These are the premium DIE RINGE rings that come with feet straps and a door anchor. So DIE RINGE is a German brand, and we already checked out their complete calisthenics app, and also we checked out their low parallels, and they are definitely amongst our favorites. And today we're very curious about their premium gymnastics rings. Alright, so these are the premium rings, and they are actually 32 millimeters in diameter, and they are made of beech wood, but the 28 millimeter version is made of birch wood, so this might just give it a different grip. Of course, here we have the straps, and I can already see that they are numbered, so that is definitely nice. And we have some more in the back right here. So this one is a door anchor, so this is nice that they deliver it with it. And these also come with some foot straps. So here you have the DIE RINGE logo, and this is actually the first time that we see these with gymnastics rings, but it really just reminds me of suspension trainers. And I'm very curious how these will be, because I do think these give you a lot of exercise variety. So if you want to hang up gymnastics rings, what is very nice is that DIE RINGE also offers ceiling hooks, and this is actually one of our favorite ways to hang up gymnastics rings at home, because it takes the least amount of space. So now that the rings are hanging up, I also noticed that there is a DIE RINGE logo on the rings, which looks very nice. And like I said, the straps are numbered, so it's quite nicely stitched in. And also here it says DIE RINGE on the straps. And besides that, there's also a Velcro strap, which makes it possible to tie together the leftover strap. So I really like the thickness of this one. So it's 32 millimeters, and this is actually the CrossFit standard. But what is nice about DIE RINGE is that they also offer you the gymnastic standard, so 28 millimeter version. The only thing about that is that if you change the diameter, you also change the wood. So these are beech and the other one is birch. So we're not actually sure why, and we don't have the 28 millimeter version, so we can't really compare them. But we're not really sure why the beech wood version couldn't be 28 millimeters also. Alright, so one nice thing about wooden gymnastics rings, of course, is that it takes up your sweat, so you will start slipping less when you are starting to sweat during your exercises. But this one, it does feel a little bit smooth, but this might go away over time when you start using the rings more. But of course, if you need more grip, you could use some chalk. But other than that, you also have the option to use some grip tape instead. So the grip tape that DIE RINGE offers actually does look a little bit different compared to the ones we've seen before. It feels like it has a different texture, but let's put it on. First, you want to go one time around it, and then you want to start going down. Alright, so what I have done is I basically covered 1/3 of the ring with grip tape, so that I have the option to choose both. So if I want to use the wooden one, I could use it here, and then I can just turn it around and use it here. So what I didn't want to do is cover the logo over here, and of course after you put it on, you don't really want to put the grip tape here, because then it will start wearing out more quickly. But like this, you still have both options. Alright, so first impression of the grip tape is that it has a very nice grip, and of course now we will hang it up higher so we can do some pull-ups. So basically both of these grips are super nice, and these rings definitely do what they need to do. But there's one thing, because we have it hanging up quite close to the ceiling, because of that we don't have much strap left. And also because of that, when you're doing a pull-up and you want to go to your chin up, then basically it blocks at like your neutral grip. So this is not a problem with the product, but it will be better if you have a higher ceiling. So now let's put it lower for some push-ups. So at this height, of course, it's nice to hang up these straps. So let's put it through here. And then of course, you can do some core strength training as well. So of course, this setup is also very nice for doing rows or any exercises to the side, but also let's try it out with this door anchor. So usually we would advise you to hang the door anchor this direction so that this pulls against your door. But since our studio door comes this way, we will put it like this and just lock the door. So this door anchor definitely is nice, but of course a mounted option is always nicer. But this one might be nice if you're traveling and of course if you can't drill. So before we conclude, we found out that 94% of our viewers don't actually subscribe. So subscribe so that we can make more and better reviews for you with more and more partners. So we definitely like the premium gymnastics rings by DIE RINGE. And this one, it's very good quality. I really like the numbering on the straps as well. And when it comes to the grip, it is a bit smooth, but chalk will definitely do the trick. And also grip tape is very nice to put on. But besides that, it's very nice that they also deliver the door anchor with it. But honestly, if you have a place to hang these rings up at home, for instance the ceiling hooks, then they kind of become obsolete. And also the feet straps, they are very nice if you like suspension training, but personally I don't really use them. So we do think that the basic rings are super nice, and those actually cost you 50 euros and these cost 70. So honestly, we would save the 20 euros. And since we're a big fan of their calisthenics app, actually they have a very good offer, because with a yearly subscription for 100 euros, you get a 50 euro voucher for their web shop, and then you can choose to get gymnastics rings with it. And if you combine that with their ceiling rings and with their low power lats, then actually you have an amazing setup for a great price on which you can basically do all calisthenics exercises at home. And we can actually get you 10% off with our discount code CWW10. So click the links in the description or here to support our channel, and then we'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.